Divine cards is a system of cartomancy where praying cards are used to make predictions of your characteristics and your future timeline. The origins of this system date back to over 20,000 years ago. This was during a time when ancient wise men observed the cosmos and formulate mathematical systems. These teachings were preserved till this day, and I'm honored to present to you the Divine Cards. In this system, each day of the year is assigned one card. Each living man or woman is assigned 1 to 4 cards depending on their date of birth. The main card or birth card is of most significance, followed by the planetary ruling card or PRC. For some birthdays, there is a third or fourth card. You can see from the chart here or check the links below for your card. If you feel that the card doesn't really resonate with you, you may want to look into your birth time. I noticed the time difference when I was calculating the lucky dates for a client to buy lottery. It opened the next day. For example, if you're born in Singapore on March 7, in New York, it's March 6. So you may have to convert your birth time to UTC and then follow that date to find your birth cards. Once you have found your cards, you can check them out. If you cannot find the video on your particular card, means I have not made them yet. So please like and subscribe so that I can continue to make more videos. Thank you. Numerology of 4. 4 is about stability, home, and security. 4 is also about planning and organization. It is grounded and it also symbolizes the home. So 4 is the fence, security, protection, foundation. It is about enclosure and compression. It is protection from poverty, heartache, and failure. The positive side of 4 is organization, self-discipline, service, and results. Negative side is carelessness, restlessness, destruction, and incompletion. The clubs symbolize the teacher and the receptive quality of the mind, the intellectual interests and mental reactions to people, things, circumstances, and events. They are the seekers. This is the first leaf to come into life and the last to go into fall. So it signifies summer. The ancient element is air. Air is required to ignite the fire of creation and expansion. It is also the ambition that creates. It uses knowledge to create. It creates life, money, and wealth. They are the guardians of intelligence and rule all mental processes, psychological reaction, educational interests, inquiries, communication, and messages. They investigate and instigate arguments, disputes, and debates. The crux is also associated with luck and maturity. They are the brains behind successful activities. Their path and quest is for universal knowledge. They are the messengers of the gods, the links between heaven and earth. The clubs are good at all forms of education, legal matters, literature, journalism, and all creative sides. The positive side of the clubs, they are brilliant, magnetic, thoroughly informed, and they make safe counselors. The negative side can be aggressive, intrusive, trickery, unreliable, and dishonest. So the crux living man, woman, or energy can tend towards the positive, negative, or being balanced. The Four of Cups is similar to the Four of Wands in the Tarot. Similar keywords: mental peace and stability. Four of Cups, the card of good judgments and mental satisfaction. There is a hidden restlessness, changeability, and dissatisfaction with the decisions that you made. This also means that you are progressive. You make good supporters in the areas that you are interested in. You usually make good judgments. However, there is a tendency to get stuck or sticking to traditional ideas and principles, which may or may not be good, but you will fight for what you believe in. You are evolutionary and your key is cooperation. You gain more by cooperating with groups than by yourself. When you share knowledge with others, you can achieve great results. You're not very tolerant of stupid people who are not so wise. You make good travelers and companions. You are always very observant. Money is, of course, important to you. It represents freedom. At a young age, you already know how to bargain. Your father or brother play an important role in your life. Your health is usually good and you are able to recover from sickness quite fast. You may inherit money or properties from father or male relative. You have one of the most fortunate cards in the deck. As long as you work hard, you are able to find success. But you want to be careful of scammers. They are attracted to you for some reasons. Your insecurities can make you gullible or cause you to make bad decisions. You have great intuition and you should cultivate your intuitive powers. You want a good educational foundation and you have a keen interest in educational matters. You have a masculine mind and you like to search for reasons and causes. You succeed best with safe and secure long-term investments. Should not, never go for risky investments as you are not so lucky in quick, fast speculations. You make good diplomats and you are great leaders. You usually get very loyal employees. If you are a business living man or woman, you prefer independence and the freedom to project your own ideas and expression. You may be attracted to professions such as teaching, lecturing, communications, education, politics, economics, psychology, philosophy, and developmental sciences. Yes, you do very well in communications or educational fields. You work great in groups and organizations. Business opportunities and travel are usually very sudden and unexpected. However, you are quite flexible to change and you are mentally balanced. You can also do well in legal matters because you usually win in court if you have to go to court. Overall, you are quite lucky because you can also profit by real estate investments, but you should always be careful with all paper transactions and contracts. Bear in mind this is a collective reading because each and every one of you is different. For career, we still need to look at your path, your lucky elements, your human design, and other things, right? So for a personal reading, you can contact us. The links are below. Home is important to you as it is a basic foundation where you feel safe. However, you should be careful when choosing a spouse as you tend to settle down quite easily. And also, you attract men who may not be so honest, looks honest, but they can be preyers. There is also a conflict between freedom and security. You may find it difficult to choose between freedom and security. Marriageability on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 is totally very marriageable, 10 is totally unmarriageable. 4 of cups, your marriageability is a 5. Yes, right in the middle. The challenge is insecurity can lead you to making bad decisions or you may limit yourself. For example, you may not like your job or your partner, but you may still choose to stay with that job or that partner. You may give yourself lots of reasons for not leaving your job or partner, but usually the underlying factor is insecurity. You may or may not be aware of it. So this is why your love life can be challenging and your choices in love can be irrational. From my experience, the marriageability is just an indication of how much you want to have a home and the stability of a home. It does not tell if you are able to maintain the marriage. For example, the marriageability of Elizabeth Taylor is a 4. She is very marriageable and has this need to want to have a stable home and security. However, as you can see from her history, there is a string of divorce and marriages. Besides marriageability, we can also see your connections with this particular person. Besides your own cards, you also have your Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, and a whole lot of other planetary cards. There are also past life connections. I will list some of your cards at the end of this video. So if you want to know what sort of connections you have between you and this particular person, you can search for their birth cards by their date of birth. For example, if the person is born on January 14, their main birth card will be the King of Diamonds and their planetary card will be the Eight of Cups. They may also have a third or fourth card. And then you check if the King of Diamonds has any present life connection with you. there can be more than one connection. There can be a Venus or double Venus, sometimes even triple Venus, which is, I think, quite rare, but yes, there is. There can be karmic connections, and then you can search for the King of Diamonds general reading to get a basic idea of this person's characteristics. Four of Cups. Your first karmic is the Five of Cups. Your second karmic is the Six of Hearts. Your Mercury is the Two of Diamonds. Your Venus is the Jack of Spades. Your Mars is the Eight of Cups. Your Jupiter is the Six of Diamonds. Your Saturn is the Four of Spades. Your Uranus is the Ten of Hearts. Your Neptune is the Ten of Diamonds. Your challenge is the Eight of Spades, and the result is the Ace of Hearts. So what are all these connections about? Every card can indicate a living man or woman. It can also indicate an energy that you have or you are dealing with. You can also get the extended readings if you want to know more about your connections with these different karmics, how to deal with these challenging energies, and how to navigate around these energies. It is good to know so that you can navigate around these people or energies. For the extended readings, I will be doing the Karma cards and Pluto cards first because I find that these are more important ones. You can click on the links below to find out what are these cards about. Bear in mind that these are general readings because there may be details that I'm not able to share with you through the videos. If you would like a more detailed reading or learn more, you can check out Robert Lee Cam or myself and my partners. All the links are on the screen or below. It's an honor for me that you subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much.